Voilà, bonjour à tous. Oh, sorry, we have to speak English today, so we have no choice. There is no video in English for people interested in dry fasting. So we are, just to explain, because it's the first video in English, that we are in Montenegro. We are doing a long session dry fasting retreat. I'm introduce myself. I am naturopath Michel Deladoey, Switzerland, and I am a specialist in dry fasting. I live in Switzerland, and we are doing the long session. Dry fasting until 9 days here. So we have a fasting group here. We come here in Montenegro 2 times per year, and we also have a retreat in Switzerland. And this method, dry fasting, is a very strong method to clean the body, to work on the many it could be stress disorder, it could be autoimmune disease like a cancer too. It could be all disease can be treated by this method, dry fasting. Today we have a guest with me. We help who help on the retreat every day with passion, and his name is Peter, and he's osteopath in Montenegro, in Budva, and he helped a lot the group to to work on the osteopathic, on the bone, on the muscle, on the nervous system. It's also a holistic method, very how can I say?
Very softly, very gentle.
Yeah, gentle method. You cannot compare, because I was working with a Russian doctor to expert in massage therapy, but I realized massage therapy in Russia is very strong, and after a session you get very pain, and I was a lot of pain during massage with this Russian massage, which is from Sibérie. I don't know exactly this kind of massage, but if you have massage with strong power, the problem is that you suffer, you have pain, and it took your energy. And in fasting you need to save your energy, to have a lot of energy to get the cleaning process, to get the renew your bones, your organ. You need a lot of energy. So he can explain a little bit about his work, and why it's good to make a combination of dry fasting, because dry fasting we clean the body, we make a big detox. Dry fasting is the most strongest method in the world to make the detox. You cannot find you cannot find herbs, sport or sauna or whatever you want. You cannot have a more stronger method than dry fasting. And he can say the difference. He saw the group at the beginning, and he see the group at the end. And by his work, we did, I think, both together a very good job about this. And he can explain more osteopathy, because it's not my job. And what exactly, Peter, you do with this group? You said to me, I understand now what to do with people in dry fasting. Can you explain this?
Hello, my name is Peter. I'm a physiotherapist, osteopath. I work with body and mind 15 years.
Can you put? Yes.
And
yes, it's okay. It's better.
And the second time I worked with Michel and dry fasting group. I think that it's very good resultation after the ending that group. The patient who passed this method, they feel very different for the start to the ending. I do it for the start, many tests that show me in what way I want to do my therapy. I do it many techniques for emotional correction, because very important for people who 5 days don't eat and don't drink to have emotional stabilization, and of course many kind of the emotional problem can do it difficult from all the system in the body. Without water and food, clients, they started to feel different, softly, many they have after 4 or 5 days after the ending intoxication, they started body to clean, and osteopathy and cranio-sacral and visceral techniques for visceral organs, they very help to intoxication go away. And because that dry fasting with osteopathy give very good resultation for lose the intoxication in body. It's very important to client to know that intoxication must ending after the 6 days, and after that, of course, it's very hard for our body to clean all the toxin. Then it's been 40, 50, 60 years. It's very difficult. There toxin in every part of the body, in the bone, in the muscle, in the nerve system, of course, in the visceral organs. And because that, they started to clean very, very intensive and very deep cleaning. I see results osteopathy. It's emotionally very good feeling. Visceral organs started to work very, very natural. They start to work and they have rhythm. For the movements, they don't have the bones and muscle. It's very flexible, and I think that combination, of course, with sea, beautiful sea, with sun and relax, we have that result that we have.
Yes, and also the swim, the bath. It's this sea is very full of mineral.
Yes, of course.
And after the fast, they can get all this mineral inside by taking the swim. So we have a place very perfect for this fasting. This Montenegro is really one of the best place in the world, because we have this possibility to have this fresh air. They don't have the mouth dry. When I was in Slovenia fasting 8 days some years ago, it was 40 degrees, was very hot, and no wind. It was very, very hot. And here there is no problem of this, because many circulation of wind every day.
It's open sea.
And yes. Good sun every day. And this sun, we need a little sun, not too much, but just a little to have
vitamin D.
Vitamin, and also to help the secretion of melatonin.
Yes, yes, of course.
If you have 20 minutes per day, very good sun, it's well to sleep, because in dry fasting the problem is that we don't sleep, because this nervous system is on alert, and the sleep is one of the problems.
Yeah, it's
but
blocked,
if we have a little sun before every day, it's help to have this melatonin and to calm down. And also your work, I think you can calm the people who are on stress, and by relaxing the nervous system, by cranial maybe or visceral, you can calm down all the nervous system. So that means your work is very helpful and support the fasting much easier than if we don't.
Yes, much easier to, because the techniques is it's very effective, but it's very strong, and because osteopathy they give softly to finish completely this kind of the procedures.
Yeah, but I realized, because you give me one session, I think your osteopathy was very soft. I didn't have pain, and I feel very relaxed after this session. 1 hour, you did 1 hour for me, and I feel more relaxed after this session, more quiet. And I feel my energy a little better after this wall treatment, because he work on the specific. By every person is different, and he can see every person different. He's not doing like protocol, everything the same for everybody. It's personal. So that's like it's very.
Yeah, it's a result. We are all different, because that test show me what kind of way we started. We do it for emotional, something need emotional correction. Yes. Someone not. Someone need to work with blocked bones or muscle. Someone not, and very specific individual body, and I do it, of course, individual treatments. I want to say thanks for Michel to give me chance second time to better combination my techniques with that group. And I love it to take options to work next time, because this year it's second time. It's more easy because I know what kind of the techniques. I know what exactly, or what kind of reaction they have client after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Yes. And it's more easy to work that you know what kind of result after that.
I can say that here we do holistic dry fasting. I think we are doing we are only center in the world to practice holistic dry fasting, because we mix all the best techniques together. We have, for example, in the morning we practice yoga. We work on the flexibility of the body. We work on the mental of the body. We work on the spiritual of the body. We integrate meditation on this dry fast. We introduce osteopathy and massage on technique, and we introduce self-development. Every day we have a workshop with a coach here, a specialist in holistic therapy. We try in emotional release of group, and we have I'm also naturopath, but also nutritionist. We have a special program, individual program for the after the fast. So we cannot have, for example, to mix fruit, to mix meat product, to have gluten together, like I experienced, for example, in Russian method. So they mixed all together, and I realized this method from origin, because I learned in Russia this dry fasting, with some doctor, but we realize that if we make specific food after the fast, the effect is very, very strong for 2 months. And we try to work on the special combination of food, and that's to increase the therapy and to recover more easily of, for example, disease. So the success of the fast is after the fast. 80% of success of one fast is what you do after the fast. So if we don't give the perfect food after the fast, you will have no success. So I found the key how to work for this after fast, and that's mean actually in I think in the world we are only this center who practice like a whole holistic dry fasting with a group very efficient as Peter, as Marie-Christine coach in self-development. Myself, I coach for the fast, and I wanted to say to you that people who listen to us, that we come here 2 times per year in April and September, October. We will be again in this wonderful place, ideal for fasting. So thank you for all, and see you next time for video.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you. Bye.